Welcome to the Sewing Solutions channel. Today we're going to try and find a solution to this prom dress. It's a black net trail dress that was ready-made and was bought from, I don't know, Light in the Box or one of the companies that retails these dresses. Now there is major problems with this dress. The main problem being that it was way too tight on the hip area, and if you watched my earlier video where we designed one of our own, you will recall me mentioning that the back bottom area is actually bigger than the front and we want it slightly wider on the hip area. Unfortunately, with this dress, what they've done is they've made the front of this wider and they've made the back smaller. Now, no matter how much I try to take out of this, there isn't enough fabric now to actually extend on the hip area, and unless we extend on the hip area, there's no way that this dress will come down. The other problem was that it had this lace attached on. It's like this lace originally comes with a border. Now, in order to sew a dress which will get cut in like an angle, then you have to take the border off. You would probably have seen me show this. Recently I made a similar dress, no, a different dress, but in a similar fabric to this, a baby dress in this net, where I had actually trimmed off the bottom of the net to actually relocate it back on. So this was actually attached on all the way around the hem, but this is an attach on which has been added later on. So what we're going to do, this is too lengthy, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut it to size, and the fabric that we cut off as the excess away from the border, we're going to try and use that to try and widen it. Luckily it's on a black and it's not as see-through. You know, once I've reattached all these florals back on the sides of the area where I want to extend it, hopefully it won't be noticeable as much. So as this is lying flat, I'm going to go one at a time, and I'm going to take an equal amount off. Now, the length that I require from this is a 58 inch length, and that 58 inch is actually going, this is off the shoulder, so the off the shoulder means that it's even slightly less, but I want to leave it slightly bit longer because she's going to be wearing sort of heels. I'm going to leave it 60, and I'm going to take that much excess. I'm still going to leave it trailed, but I'm going to take some amount off. Now, although I've taken off, you know, it's jagged effect at the moment, I'm going to do a straight cut because we don't need it jagged, as this is going to get reattached back on. The only thing that I've got to bear in mind is if I measure this from the side area, that's underneath the armhole, and underneath the armhole it would want it, if I mark it off at 50 and then 4 inches, no, 9 inches, that'll make it to 59. I will leave that 51 inches. So if I'm taking off, what I've got to do is keep this sort of rounded so that it's absolutely symmetric going all the way. So I'm going to trim into and then just turn this over and make sure that it's absolutely equal on the other sides as well. Hello.